Hi everyone, Empress Justice here. If you'd like to check out daily readings, you can check them out on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, all uploaded, all taken care of. I think. Hold on, let me just check. Because I was writing up, I think they're all done. But yeah, if you'd like to check out my daily readings, you can definitely check them out on Twitter. They are on Twitter. And I'm going to check Instagram and Facebook now, see if they're on. Hold on. Wait 1 second. And let us see if it is online. If it is not, then I will have to upload it. Okay. No, I have not uploaded it onto Instagram yet, but it is on Twitter. Look, see, look. See, look. It's not uploaded on Twitter yet. Well, it is on Twitter, but it's not uploaded on Instagram yet, and it's not uploaded on Facebook. So, yeah, sorry about that. I will be uploading it this morning. So yeah, after last night, woke up with more energy, which is, it's not unusual for somebody who's had a suicidal low to have like a certain boost of energy like sometime after that. It doesn't normally happen this quickly, but it does happen when after you've had a suicide attempt or after you've had like suicidal lows. It is very, very common to have like a boost of energy and feel like you can basically do anything. I don't know if it's the adrenaline rush. I don't know what causes that. But yeah, that is very, very common, like after somebody's been suicidal. Now, I've been thinking about this, and yeah, my courage is all the way on low. I don't want to see anyone. I'm not willing to face everyone after everything that's happened. Obviously, I feel ashamed, and not necessarily because I was taking full advantage of my illness, not necessarily because of that, but because I got so vulnerable in the first place for so long. And I know that being vulnerable is not something to be ashamed of in comparison to being awful. But it's just, again, you live in a world that kind of treats your vulnerability like a blood sport. And especially when you're a targeted individual that pounds on top of that. So it does leave you afraid to feel vulnerable, and it does leave you ashamed to feel vulnerable in front of people who ultimately want to get off on your vulnerability. But I am navigating that. I have top tier emotional support right now. So I want to thank my fellow TIs for coming in and showing me love and showing me support. I also want to thank some of my relatives. They know who they are. They've had to sit with me through some very, very tough conversations, in spite of many of the problems that they've gone through. They've had to sit through listening to me, feeling awful. And the top tier emotional support that I'm getting is from people who are very, very sick themselves. Strong people. Strong people. This is what I'm talking about. So I'd like to thank them as well. And thinking about this suicide thing in more depth, right? I'm the kind of person where even when I'm at my sickest, I will use everything to my advantage. I will use everything to my advantage. Where I've been blind is letting people attack my pride when really I should have just let it go. For people to kind of come after me because of my mental illness, to come after me because of my mental illness, to come after me because of my race or because of my gender or because of my sexuality, instead of trying as much as possible to look normal, I should have just let myself be. I should have worn my illness on my sleeve. I should have just let myself just work through my sickness a lot of the reason why I was dissociating so much, one of the reasons for that was that I was desperately trying to mask my illness. So in public, I would go out and be relatively normal, and I would say hi to everybody. I'd have this really smooth, cool public image, especially at first. Like, it wouldn't last, but at first I'd have this really smooth, cool public image. Everybody likes me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then my illness, it rages its ugly head anyway, which means I can't hold on to my relationship. Well, I couldn't hold on to my relationships. But if people were calling me crazy, instead of me trying to hold on to my pride and trying to like mask how I'm feeling, I should have just let myself be sick. And when I say let myself be sick, I don't mean not taking care of myself. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is I should have just let my illness speak for itself, because the more I tried to repress it, the more it fought to come out. The autism, the BPD, the fucking depression, all of it. I should have just said, yeah, I'm sick. I'm sick, and what? And what? If anything happens to me as a result of me being mobbed or harassed for my mental problems, if it led to a suicide or if it led to a murder, guess who's implicated? Guess who's implicated? Would it not be the people who committed the hate crimes? Because if I'm mentally ill and you're making it worse, actively making it worse with your bullshit, that means you basically led to somebody's death, even if you didn't tell them to go kill themselves. You still led to somebody's death. If that's the route you want to go down that route. I should never have tried to play crazy. Well, not play crazy, but I should never have tried to be normal. I should never have done that. That's the biggest mistake I could have made. The thing is, when people write you off, this is the lesson that I'm learning now that I should have learned a long time ago. When people write you off, it's not an opportunity for you to prove them wrong. It's an opportunity for you to be yourself. Be you. Be you. That's the only thing you can do when people are fucking with you. Just be yourself. And ironically, when you do that, when you take the opportunity to just be yourself and live in your truth and walk your talk, ironically, like the same illnesses that people accuse you of having, they lessen. But it's like the more you try to repress yourself and try to be somebody you ain't, the more it just resurfaces again. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not being nice just to make people feel easy about seeing, like, because the thing is, right, when my face is angry, what people like to do is they like to disrespect me because they're scared of me. I'm not playing to that anymore. If my face looks scary to people when I'm upset, then it looks scary. I don't give a fuck. You're going to have to sit there in your own piss and deal. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not holding back my anger because people are scared of black. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. I am not doing it. I'm not pretending to be so-called normal. Ain't nobody around here normal. Ain't nobody a part of this fucking program normal. Nobody a part of this fucking program is normal. They're all criminals, addicts, and fucking deviants. Ain't no fucking gang stalker normal. And you know these people are crawling around here like lice. Ain't none of the fuckers normal. And when you are ignorant and when you are fearful, you do desperate things. That is not normal behavior, natural behavior. It's not natural. I'm not hiding who I am. I'm not doing it. Nor am I going to be like, you know, If I feel like fighting a bitch, I'm going to do it. But if I don't feel like fighting a bitch, I'm not going to do it. I don't care what somebody does. This is exactly what I'm saying. You want to be frightened of me, be frightened. I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to do what I want. If these people want to do what they want, I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to be me. And it took me almost 4 decades of living just to figure that out. For shame. For shame. For shame. I'm glad I made these videos. Like some of them, I get so candid sometimes it's embarrassing. It's humiliating. When I watch it back, I'm like, ooh. But I'd rather that than pretend to be somebody I'm not. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm a leader, acting like a fucking follower. For what? For what? Come on, man. No, I'm not. I'm done with that. If people wanna slam me with a crazy term, might as well wear my illness out on my sleeve, bro, and just be pure. When I say be pure, I'm not talking about like pure and being good. Like I'm talking about being pure and having integrity and shit. Keep talking about that. It's so important to have integrity. Fuck all that shit. I'm not trying to fucking pander to fucking idiots who don't know their ass from their elbow no more. I'm not doing it. But anyway, I love you guys, my fellow TIs. I'm gonna do the full moon reading tomorrow at 9. I know I shouldn't I shouldn't like pressure myself to do a reading that early. And I know that there's gonna be noise pollution no matter what I do. But the reason why I put it at 9 o'clock is I don't know. It's for a very immature reason. It's just because there's the first quarter and Ashleisha is gonna be on the 9th of May. So I thought I'd just do it at 9 o'clock. Fuck it. I don't know. I just felt like doing that. That's the only reason, really. But yeah, I don't know if it's going to be in a new location. It's most likely not going to be in a new location. It's most likely going to be here. Okay. So if there's any noise in the background, I apologize, but that's not me. TI life, you know how it is. That's just how it is. It's just how it is. Okay. But anyway, I love you guys, my fellow TIs. Take care. Bye bye.